What's up, guys? It's your boy Texas Gamer here. Welcome back to another twisted video. In today's video, we're going to be using the 2025 Tiv 2, and I'll get to that. I'll get to why here in a second. But this marks one of the last twisted videos on the channel. It is not the last, as that one will come out tomorrow. But Twisted is coming to an end, and with the first video coming out in September of 2022 and the last one coming out in November of 2025, I was a little bit hesitant to release these final few videos, but I decided to give Twisted the send-off it rightfully deserves. Over 80 twisted videos were uploaded on the channel, just showing and marking the commitment, loyalty, and dedication to the game on the channel. Today's thermos are a 9.2 high day. No better way and no better thermos than to test the 2025 Tiv 2. So, I'll come back whenever there's a storm that's formed, and we'll do one of the last chases in Twisted. Alrighty, so we have a storm starting to form, and hopefully these thermals play and maybe even overperform. Hopefully, fingers crossed, and all that. But once again, we are getting very close to 1,000 subscribers. In fact, right around when this video is coming out, I should be doing a live stream to for that 1,000 subscriber mark. So, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. We're getting very close to that mark, and I've come a very, very long way from just playing on my iPad back in 2022 to even now, full-time pretty much YouTube, and trying to get to 1,000. So far, all of 2025 has been amazing. I started this year at like 100 something subs, and here we are now in November on the cusp of 1,000. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything else to go on any better than it has. So much hard work and so much dedication to get us to this mark. And some people are going to say, I asked for subs. Some people are going to try downplay it and discredit it, but no, I've worked hard for this. There was hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of sleepless nights. Some some nights I did not go to bed simply because I was up doing stuff for YouTube, recording videos, editing, doing thumbnails. A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of all-nighters, a lot of things went into this channel. Blood, sweat, and tears. And again, I cannot thank all of y'all for anything else. Everyone has all been nothing but nice, nothing but amazing to me, and I could not have asked for any better fans on this journey to 1,000. So looks like we're gonna soon get a rotation. I want to say there might be a little bit of the cloud base might be a little bit low. So the rotation is currently about to go north of the road I am on, and there it is now. It's starting to form. So what we need to do is we need to go north some more. We are going to see how low this cloud base is going to get once that meso forms and all that. But yeah. And there's the funnel. I don't know why they always look like a little finger. So far, kind of a small funnel, but hopefully it can get bigger. At least I'm hoping. The only thing I'm worried about is that that surface RH. It says it can refers to how much moisture is in the air compared to how much moisture the air can hold at ground level. So high levels of surface RH are crucial to storm development and intensification. Right now it's only 54%, and it looks like it might be condensing a little bit. Can't tell if it's. I know it's. I can see it's rain wrapped. You could see that clear as day. And oh, there is ground circulation. So we have a tornado on the ground now, moving northeast at 56 miles per hour. Jesus, that lightning was close. And currently looks to be sidewinding, but that is fine. It can always transition to something else. And appears tornado is on the ground. Yep, tornado is on the ground. So it's fully condensed. And we will see what happens now that it's condensed. Currently, it is green TVS, orange TVS now heading in our general direction. More could possibly impact the city of Wadena, town of Wadena, if it can stay together. And now here we are in that rain rapids as we're starting to get into that area. We have lost visual of the tornado. We know it's somewhere over there. We could kind of see a little bit somewhere right here. Just don't know what's the size of it and all of that. And it's sidewinding. It is sidewinding hard. And pink TVS, there's a new storm forming in Funkley. Might shift. You can just see it's a sidewinding so hard. Pierce is going to go south of our position, so alright. Let's hope it could stop sidewinding soon and widen out quite a bit. Alright. Looks like there's a new rotation, not rotation, but a new hook south, just to the southwest of Funkley. And so we're going to see if this tornado is still sidewinding. If so, we're going to go ahead and head to that one, because if it can go on the right track, if it goes more of a track this way, if it goes more of a this way track, then more likely it could hit Hazleton. We could get a possible Hazleton slabber. But we will see what ends up happening. Usually tornadoes that form south of Funkley can end up hitting Hazleton, but this one, it might end up hitting the radar. It could end up hitting the radar. So maybe something like a track could end up like this, or possibly like this. That would take it right through the radar, right through the National Weather Service site. So there's the that tornado. It is sidewinding, so let's go ahead and head towards Funkley. That way we can already be on that way, and all that. Even though this one's strong, it's heading into like the Sneed area, and it's not going to be a fun time to chase and all that. That's a tree. It ain't going to be fun, so might as well go ahead and shift storms before there's a storm already beginning to come down onto Hazleton, pretty much. You know. Looks like a much better looking funnel compared to the one that was. If anything, this one might end up hitting Welchel, or it could end up going more towards Powell's away, just depending on, when it drops and how strong it becomes and what direction it goes. Already appears to be condensing, and it is going to head towards Hazleton Lakes. It more likely will impact Welchel Valley first. It could possibly impact the radar, depending on where it goes, but portions of Hazleton is in the warning box. But Welchel and Welchel Valley are right smack dab, currently being impacted, possibly as we speak. Alright, appears that it's soon across Keysota 2. Storm motion's moving east at 60 miles per hour. So we will see what ends up happening. It appears to be a decent sized funnel. Decent sized cone, I mean. Rather than a sidewinder over there. Alright. Currently, yellow TVS could strengthen. Still yellow. We haven't had a chance to deploy yet. The tornado just has not been able to stay on one course for us to deploy. See the edge right there, and the edge right there. Right now, there's more of a chance it could impact the radar. So, we might have to keep a drone up just so we can see if it's going to hit the radar. We don't want to lose the radar. Massive cone tornado. Massive cone. If it widens out, it could turn into a wedge. The radar might get outer winds, perhaps. Possibly. Alright, this is going to be our first intercept. Alright, we're going to drop it down, place our probes. Alright, front flap deployed. Front spike going in. Rear spikes going in. I think I saw satellite going around. Yep, this tornado has satellites and possibly subvorts. It shifted away from us, so we will not get a direct intercept. God dog it. And appears the radar is fine. So the radar lived. There's that new storm. Pink TVS on the Hazelton tornado. And we might get a little bit of a bumpy ride. A little bit. But nothing too powerful. Currently has nothing too absurdly powerful. So we can go ahead and begin on deploying. And it's weakening. See some pretty strong wind gusts between Walben and Funkley, which is involved in this cell. This wind field is expanding greatly. As this tornado, I think, has gone very powerful. I want to try to get around it. That way we could possibly intercept it, if not probe it. I don't think we could probe it, but at least want to try to intercept it. Yeesh, the road goes right into the tornado. Oh god, we have lost control. We have lost control of the Tiv. We're hitting trees. Oh, we're in the water. Oh, almost made it to the other side. 140. Oh, we're sliding. Oh, it took us out of the water. Oh, right back in the water. Okay. I guess we're staying in the water. Well, it looks like we have turned into a submarine. Whatever you do, don't open the windows. Open via the top hatch. Well, that did not go as planned. This is very shallow. This is a very shallow thing. If I'm able to walk in it. Sorry. Just had to do it. But I mean, 2025 Tiv 2 has 110 speed, 75 off-road, 4 seats. It has a 20-second deployment rate with a 235 wind resistance. So it's a very good interceptor. We just have not been lucky enough to get an intercept. we could have one more chance. Might have one more chance, and that might be somewhere around Gimel, perhaps. This tornado looks like it might be barreling. I don't know. Oh, it just killed Gimel. It just flattened Gimel. A lot of debris. A lot of debris. Gimel is completely slabbed. Yep. Completely slabbed. I think they're mainly mobile homes though. Actually no, there's a few regular homes. I don't know. It is weakening to red TVS. Yeah, another one might hit right around the area this tornado went through unless it shifts. But even if this one's red, it still is a pretty good chance to intercept, as we have not had luck all video long. Like something's off. Just lost all ability to intercept to get these these tornadoes perfectly. All right. Orange TVS, please go back to red. Wow, these trees stood upright. Shocking. 119, 121 max. So that one's 121, that one's 119. Anyways, y'all, that's going to do it all for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. 2025 Tiv 2, what I think is it's a pretty good video, pretty good interceptor. It just depends on what you want, to be honest. There's all kinds of other Tivs. Tiv I think has the most variants over time, starting in 2008 and to 2025. Tiv has had multiple variants, especially in game. It just depends on what you want to go after. You have the spooky version if anyone did the Halloween event. You have 2020 Tiv. You have the 2009, 2010. Both of those were debuffed to 225. The 2012, 2015, 2008, 2012, Tornado Alley Tiv, 2023, 235, 2024, 230, which is weird, and the 2025, 235, and also default also is 235. So, I mean, it just depends on what you want to do, to be honest. What you want. and all that. But all I believe every single one of them has 4 seats. Let me just make sure of it. Yeah, every single one of them has 4 seats. So unlike in 2024, where that one only had 3, I think only it had 4 seats, but only 3 of them worked. And this time, all 4 seats work. So you don't have to just use the 2009 Tiv anymore, and sacrifice the good intercept, the good time for intercepts. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.